Informative presentation. Please read pages 168 and 169 in your mathematics textbook. We will look at pages 170, 171 and 172 in your mathematics textbook. Turn to page 170 in your mathematics textbook. Constructing a bar chart. How to construct a bar chart. 1. Draw the two axes and label them. 2. Choose a suitable scale for the lengths or heights of the bars based on the data with the highest frequency. Use a jagged line if necessary. 3. Determine the length or height of each bar based on the quantity of the data represented by the bar. 4. Draw the bars with equal space between every two adjacent bars. 5. Write the title above the bar chart. Construct a bar chart to present the following information on the sales of stationery by a company in January 2019. Week 1, 10,200 baht. Week 2, 11,000 baht. Week 3, 10,600 baht. Week 4, 10,500 baht. Scale for the month of January 2019. The title. So this is the title or the name of this bar chart. Axis label, sale, baht. So we write baht here so we know that it's in baht, it's not American dollars, it's not the British pound. We know what currency is being used. Vertical axis. This line here is the vertical axis. The scale. So we can see it starts at 10,000. Okay. 0 is the bottom scale or the horizontal axis. And then we have the jagged or zigzag line. Anything less than 10,000 we don't need to see, and you would have a very tall bar chart if you start from 0. 10, 20, 30, all the way up to 11,200. It would be very, very big. So we start the scale at 10,000 and we go up by twos. 10,200, 10,400, 10,600, 10,800, 11,000 and 11,200. Some bar charts will have the next scale and don't use the next scale. Some bar charts will end on the highest scale. So the horizontal axis has each week 1, 2, 3, 4. The axis label for the bottom scale goes here. And these are your bars. Your bars. That's why it is called a bar chart. Turn to page 171 in your mathematics textbook. Practice. 1. Answer the questions based on the bar chart. Sales of ice creams of different flavors. So here we have the bar chart. So let's look at the questions. What is shown in the bar chart above? So this question is asking for the title. The title is here. So this is your answer. Sales of ice creams of different flavors. B. What flavor of ice cream is the least bought? So least means the less bought, the smallest amount. So if we look on the bar chart, 295, you see this bar is halfway between 290 and 300. So this will be 295. The next one is 290, 270, 250 for coffee and for orange. And the smallest bar, the least amount in baht, is 200 for coconut. So B, the answer is coconut. C, what flavor of ice cream is the most bought? It's a most is the highest, the opposite of least. We already know chocolate is 295. So the answer for C is chocolate? D. What flavors of ice creams are sold in the same amount? Okay, so I said earlier that coffee and orange are both 250 baht. So the answer for this is coffee and orange. They are the same amount. E. How much more money is earned from the sale of chocolate ice cream than from the sale of coconut ice cream? Okay, so chocolate is 295 baht and coconut is 200 baht. So we just subtract and we get the answer of 95 baht. What is the total sale of ice creams? Okay, so for this one, we must add all of these together. 200 plus 250 plus 270 plus 290 plus 295 plus 250, and that equals 1,555 baht. But remember, we're talking about money, so we must say what the money is. If we just write the number, it might mean the ice cream and not the money. So you must write the money. G. Arrange the flavors of ice creams from the most popular to the least popular. Okay, so you know what most means, and you know what least means. So most is highest to lowest. So the most popular was the most sales of 295 chocolate. So the first one will be chocolate. The next one, 290, is strawberry. The next one, 270, vanilla. The next one, coffee, but orange was the same. But we will write coffee first, because when you read from left to right, you would read coffee before you come to orange. So we write coffee first, then we write orange. So now we only have coconut left. So the least will be coconut. Turn to page 172 in your mathematics textbook. We will do number 3 on page 172 in your textbooks together. I have added this from page 172. You don't need to do this. I have done this so you can, or I can see the data as I'm doing the chart. You will have it in your book so you can see it as you do it. So what is the first thing we do? Okay, so at the beginning of the lesson, it said to make the title last. Well, I like to make the title first. So the number of shirts sold in 6 days. So the following shows the number of shirts sold in 6 days. So here's our title. Nice and easy. The next thing we need to do is draw our lines, our axes. Now we label the axis, this one and this one. The number of shirts we will put up here. And along the bottom, we will do the days of the week. So we call this day. The next thing we need to do our scale. So these numbers here, we need to have here. We have the zigzag line. I like to call this a zigzag. And we start at 0. So the first number, 100. Okay, the lowest number here is 110. So we start on a smaller number than our lowest. So this is where our lowest would be. So we go 10 less, and each one we go up in 10, because these are all in tens, except for Wednesday and Thursday. So the next thing we do is write our days along the bottom on the day axis. So now we are ready to draw our bars. So take your ruler and measure the first one, Sunday, 120 shirts. So 120. So take your ruler and put it along here. And then draw a line. Now, again with your ruler, draw 2 straight lines going down to the bottom axis. And there we have our first bar. So now we do the same for Monday. So look at Monday, we have 150 shirts. So we go to 150, our top scale. Draw your line with your ruler. 2 straight lines coming down. And now we have Monday's bar. Tuesday 130. So here, do the same. Use your ruler, draw the lines, and we have Tuesday's bar. Wednesday is 115 shirts. Okay, so there's 100, 110, 120. So 115 will be about here, about halfway. So use your ruler to measure across and draw your line. Then make your bar. Thursday was 110. Draw your line, make your bar. And Friday 125. So again, about halfway around here. And there we have our finished bar chart. But you can see that all the bars are the same width. This one is just as wide as this one. They are different height. This one is taller than this one, but this is the same width as this one. So when you make a bar chart, make them the same width for each bar, and the same for the space in between each bar. Have the space the same from the axis line to the side of the bar. This space here, have it the same this side, and the same here. If you don't make the spaces equal and the bar width equal, then it will look like this. It will look messy. Okay, this does not look very nice, does it? We don't have a straight line here. This is much wider than all of the others. And this one, what's this one? Thursday evening, Friday morning. Okay, so we need to make sure that Monday is above Monday. Thursday is above Thursday. And keep the spaces the same. It will look much neater. Homework 1. Complete the maths problems on page 138 and 139 in your mathematics workbook. 2. Take a photo of the work. 3. Send the photo to the maths classroom. That's all from me on this maths lesson, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye.